Hi, my YouTube family. How are you doing? I missed you all so much. It's been a minute. I know. It's been a minute. Otherwise, I sure do. I sure have missed you guys. I sure have missed you so much. Did you guys miss me? Did you miss me? Otherwise, I sure did miss you so very much. So as you can see from today's title, as you can see from today's title, 10 mistakes to avoid as a small YouTuber with less than 500 subscribers. I think I should add that also. 10 mistakes to avoid as a small YouTuber with less than 500 subscribers. 10 mistakes to avoid as a small YouTuber with less than 500 subscribers. If you are a small YouTuber with less than 500 subscribers, you should avoid the following mistakes. If you really want to grow your YouTube channel, you should make sure that you avoid the following mistakes. I'm telling you this because I made 99% of these mistakes and they kept my channel stuck for a very long time, you know? So yeah, that's why I'm telling you this, to help a friend, a sister, a brother out there. Thought of sharing this information which I have learned over time on YouTube. So once again, if you are a small YouTuber with less than 500 subscribers and you want to grow your channel, you need to avoid the following 10 mistakes. I'm telling you this because I made 99% of them and I wasn't growing until I realized what I was doing wrong. And with that said, now that that is out of the way, let us begin. Let us begin, shall we? Mistake number one. As a small YouTuber, avoid thinking that gear will make your content better. As a small YouTuber, avoid thinking that gear will make your content better. I say this because mostly as a small YouTuber, you are still trying to work on your camera confidence. You are still trying to work on your storytelling abilities. You are still trying to work on your presentation skills. You are still trying to work on your hooks, on how to hook people so that they stay longer in your videos. Trust me, these are your problems as a small YouTuber. Gear will not help you. Having the most expensive camera, the most expensive light, for instance, or having the best mic out there will still not save you if these things I have mentioned are not in place, such as your storytelling abilities, how you write your hooks for your videos. If your videos aren't engaging or captivating enough to keep people longer, then gear will not help you. So most YouTubers make a mistake of thinking, before I start my YouTube channel, I will not start until, say, maybe I buy the most expensive camera or until I buy the most expensive mic. That is wrong. It's actually important to, once you know what it is that you'll be talking about in your YouTube channel, it's just important for you to start right where you are with whatever it is that you have. At the beginning, you can start with your phone. Okay, you can start with your phone, of course. I mean, why not? You can start with your phone at the beginning. Pardon me, I'm sorry for that. I was just trying to kind of clean my lens. I hope I'm more clearer now. So, avoid thinking that gear will make your content better. It won't. Okay? It will not. It will not make you a better content creator if you don't even know how to use that gear in the first place. If you don't even know how to present in front of a camera, if those are your problems, gear will not help you. What matters more is your knowledge and experience. Think about it like this. If you give someone who is not an artist a professional paint and brush, okay, they probably won't know what to do with it. On the other hand, if you give a professional artist just an ordinary pencil, such as an pencil, because they're a professional artist, they will still be able to utilize it very well and will probably come up with something beautiful. We'll definitely make a beautiful art out of it. Gear is not gonna improve, as I mentioned earlier, gear is not gonna improve your storytelling abilities. Okay? Gear is not going to improve your ability to engage your audience and keep your audience watching. So if that is your excuse, your number one excuse, just get it out of the way. Know that gear will not make you the best content creator that you can be, but rather focus on your hooks, focus on SEO, titles, okay? Focus on your thumbnails and all those good stuffs. Those are the things that you actually need to work on and focus on as a new content creator. The gear that shouldn't stop you from content creation. It should not be an excuse for you not to do content creation. Because gear will probably not be the reason why people continue to watch and come back to watch your videos. For example, if someone wants to learn about, say, samosa making, and your videos on food, you have a video on how to make samosas, the person will probably not mind so much about how the videos are looking. Okay, what they will care about at that moment is this video going to give me the samosa recipe, and is the recipe well explained for me to follow through and be able to achieve my desired goal, which is having made or having learned how to do samosas. In such a case, your viewers, when they come, will not worry so much or care so much about how sharp your videos are looking, as long as you give them the information that they want to listen to. If you're audible enough and also the picture quality is clear enough, surely you'll be able to communicate. Your viewers will be able to appreciate your information in this case. Okay, so mistake number 2 to avoid, if you have less than 500 subscribers, avoid consuming more than you are creating. I know, as a content creator, there will just be times when you feel when you be busy telling yourself to say, no, I'm looking for ideas, I'm looking for content ideas on what to post next, and then you'll be there busy in a loop of consuming without creating. If you consume too much, that is also a problem, because in as much as you consume all that information, it leaves very little room for creativity. Okay, leaves very little room for creativity in your content creation. You can't learn anything by just listening and listening and listening. Video making, or say being a YouTuber, is a skill that you need to learn by doing. So in as much as you consume content, make sure you also have time in your schedule to create the content also. Mistake number 3 of the 10 mistakes to avoid as a content creator, or say as a small YouTuber with less than 500 subscribers. Mistake number 3 is to avoid engaging with your audience. Guys, your audience is very important. Okay, they come to your YouTube channel, most of them want to engage with you. They need that human touch. They need to know that this is a real person you're dealing with, flesh and blood. They want to connect with you. So if you do not respond to their comments, that also becomes a big problem. Okay, that becomes a big problem. I have an experience of this firsthand. Some time back, I had on one of my, I think on one of my shorts, I had responded to one of my one person who came and left a nice comment. I responded to that person. Shortly afterwards, I just saw a comment coming to say, I've seen that you have replied to my comment, so I have subscribed. I'm a new subscriber. You see? So replying to comments when you receive them from your audience is very important, because others, even before they subscribe to your YouTube channel, they first try and go through the comments and see, has this person responded to any of their comments? Some, just by virtue of you having not responded to the comments, can get turned off and they may not even be able to subscribe. So try by all means to respond to comments when people comment on your videos. I'm not saying respond to every single comment with a long paragraph or a sermon. No, I didn't say that. But you can respond appropriately with even a hi. Okay, is it a hi, a like, a heart? A heart. That heart, you can respond with a heart or a like, or an appropriate comment where need arises. Okay, yeah. Mistake number 4 to avoid as a small YouTube creator with less than 500 subscribers is that you need to avoid not being consistent on YouTube. Avoid not being consistent. If you are not consistent on YouTube, you will not improve your YouTube channel will not improve. So try to be as consistent as possible. Okay, try to be as consistent as possible. I'm not going to care. They're not going to care about your channel because they know you're not consistent and you'll not be there anyways. Therefore, try to be consistent. So as I was saying, try to be consistent. It's very important, because excuse me, some people before they subscribe to any channel, they go through the videos or say the shorts one has done before, and if they notice that you haven't done much or that you last posted a very long time ago, maybe say a year or two ago, most of them will not even bother to subscribe. Okay, so try to be very consistent on YouTube. That way it will help you grow very fast on YouTube. And also, the more you post on YouTube, the more videos your viewers will have to come back to, and hence your YouTube growth in 10. I hope that makes sense. I hope that is clear. Hi, you can let me know where you're watching from. Let's interact. Let's interact. Mistake number 5, which most small YouTubers make, is wanting sub for sub. Sub for sub will just kill your channel. It is not good at all. I know in theory it looks like a good idea, doesn't it? I think so. I think it really does look like a good idea, because you think you definitely increase your subscriber count. But it's not a good idea at all, because it's going to be harmful to your YouTube channel. So imagine doing sub for sub with people who are not interested in the type of topics that you talk about. The only reason that they are subscribing is because Rogers fact. Thank you so much. You want to say hi? Huh? Want to say hi? Come say hi.
Hi, YouTube.
Hi, YouTube. That's my girl.
This is my